In a typical enterprise agentic AI environment, your teams build agents, and every agent needs to reach large language models. You want to control cost and data security, so you use both public and private LLMs. In this example, a financial analyst is running an agent that reads the customer's portfolio, looks up pricing, pulls current news, runs a private model to score risk, and files a report with the SEC, touching a private LLM, a public LLM, and several internal tools. What happens when one of your developers gets compromised? A bad actor reaches the CI/CD pipeline and spins up a second agent that looks and behaves exactly like a valid one. All you know about the agent is its IP address and maybe an API key, so your tools can't tell them apart. The valid agent generates its report, and the imposter does the same, but then exfiltrates your customer data. This reveals two problems. First, your existing identities are IP addresses and API keys, and they're easy to spoof. Second, resources sit open, so any of the 30 billion devices on the internet can reach them and exploit them. Here's how NetFoundry solves these problems. In this demo, 3 things happen behind one API call. First, it closes every inbound port. On the physical network, these resources vanish. No open ports, no way to reach them or exploit them. Second, it issues the agent a unique machine identity. The valid agent receives the token, then a cryptographic identity built on a signed X509 certificate, whose private key never leaves the machine. It can't be copied, and the imposter can't even request one. Third, it authorizes access. With its newly granted machine identity, the agent reaches only the resources you approve through a request you or an automated process accept. Now you have strong identity and explicit access. Everything else is unreachable. No open ports, no inbound connections. If we deploy NetFoundry in this example, the valid agent does exactly what it did before, because NetFoundry has authenticated it and authorized the access. The resources have no open ports, no inbound connections, yet the agent still reaches them. The rogue agent, on the other hand, tries the same thing, but can't find a path to the resources and is forced to quit. And if an agent is ever compromised or retired, one call removes the policy, and even with a valid identity, the agent can't reach a thing. NetFoundry enables this zero-trust AI connectivity with a software-only dedicated overlay network fabric. Run it as a service from NetFoundry or deploy it entirely in your own environment, as some government customers do. NetFoundry doesn't need to change your network. Your routing, VLANs, and firewalls stay as they are. You close all inbound ports on your private resources and deploy NetFoundry. The ports stay shut, but the resource stays reachable because the resources make outbound connections to the NetFoundry fabric. The fabric acts as a switchboard, letting valid agents reach only what your policies allow. Thank you for your interest in NetFoundry. Let us know how we can help you eliminate the attack surface created by any of your workload deployments and replace firewall and IP address change management headaches with identity-based governance and visibility.